But when I got to the stage of 20 weeks, I thought, right, I need to talk to someone about it because it's not just about me. I'm going through a process with him and with the baby at the time. So that was probably one of the most difficult conversations I've ever had because I just didn't know how he'd take it.
For you to sit down and say, I need to talk you through this challenge that I'm going through. What I think, first of all, actually, I should have asked, what triggered that conversation for you to sit down and tell him?
So for me, I think because the OCD was getting quite severe and it was taking over my everyday life. So it was taking me longer to process things in my mind. And I was getting worried about lots of things, but I was worried that worry would affect my pregnancy. So that's why I thought, right, I need to have a conversation with him. And myself and Ollie have always had a really, really open, we're very good communicators. I don't know if that's because of the job we do, I don't know, but we're very, very good at communicating. So I wasn't worried about communicating with him. It was kind of his knowledge of what I was going through and how that would land. Am I going to say it in the right way where I could get him to understand? And, I have to say, it's a big statement to make, and I've probably never said this to him, but he was probably my lifesaver on that because he even now, he still supports me with that, and he knows my triggers, he knows my behaviours. He can pull me to one side and go, Nick, are you okay? Because him and now a couple of family members know as well. Obviously more are going to know now, but a couple of family members know. And it's really hard to explain because if it doesn't land quite right with someone, they can misinterpret what it is that you mean. So you really need to talk to someone who is a great active listener and really has that empathy and compassion and can take that on board. And he has that. And although it was a very difficult conversation to the point where I thought, he's going to think I'm crazy. When I tell him these things, he's going to think I'm crazy. And he just really wasn't. He was absolutely unbelievable. He was unbelievable. And, even now when I look back, I think that's one of the best things I've ever done in my life was to open up to him. One of the best things I've ever done. So, but when people talk about mental health and they say it's really important to talk and open up, I absolutely am an advocate of that. But I do think it needs to be to the right people that you think are going to listen properly. I think sometimes you can talk to the wrong people and it can be taken the wrong way because, again, a lack of knowledge, a lack of maybe wanting to know it as well. Some people don't want to know about certain things because it doesn't affect them directly. But he was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Best thing I've ever done in terms of mental health and communicating was telling him. Best thing I've ever done.